Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. For the first time, I am here with you with an amazing topic of Student Registration System project. I hope this project execution will become helpful for those who wants to create such a registration system. So let's get started. Before directly running the project, initially I am starting XAMPP control panel in which I am starting Apache server and MySQL. As the database I have used in my project is created in MySQL, MySQL is need to be started. As the project is to be run on the local server, XAMPP control panel is necessary. After that, my project is written in NetBeans IDE, so there is need to start NetBeans. As I have already started it, in which search for the project you wish to run, select the project, right click on the project and select run option. It will take some time as it required certain resources to load in the background. The project in the NetBeans by default uses Glassfish server to run. Registration system is the project which can be used by any college to register the particular student for particular courses. As this project is created under the guidance of Professor P.B. Mari of Government Polytechnic Nasik and the project is currently being implemented in the college. The project consists of the sign of the college, that is Government Polytechnic Nasik. This project consists of mainly 3 logins, that is admin login, HOD login and registrar login. All the options that are to be used by registrar and HOD are handled by login. So we'll see first admin login panel. Enter the username and password as provided. And login. Yes, admin has successfully logged in. Admin can have the privileges of registration settings, registration reports, reset registration, student settings, general settings, auto updation and database backup. In registration settings, the first option, that is control registration. By using this option, admin can start and stop the registration for the students. After that, maximum allowed registration courses option gives the chance to the admin to select the total number of courses that can be registered by a particular student. Next, the admin can have the access of hall ticket generation. Admin can generate a hall ticket of periodic test as well as of final examination. Then registration reports. Admin can view the report for course registration, exam registration as well as college registration. In reset registration settings, admin can reset the course registration as well as exam registration of any student of any department. In student setting, admin can view the student details. Now in general settings, admin can change its own password. Admin can add in HOD of a college. Then admin can view the database. Admin can handle the exemption settings for the student. Admin can also update the notice. Admin has access of all the accounts, either it is HOD or registrar. And admin can also change HOD's password. In auto updation field, admin can update the term and year of the student. The 2 options are provided here, that is odd term and even term, as every engineering college has 2 terms, that is summer and winter. That means odd term and even term. By clicking the update term, all the students who are present currently in the even term will be updated to odd term, and by clicking the option as the update year, all the students who are for the 2019, they will update it by 2020 and so on. In database backup, by clicking the backup option, admin can create a .back file for the sake of security. Now we'll register the student. We'll see simple demo. For registering a student, the first step is to be done by the admin, that is control registration, in which the admin has to select for the term or even. I am selecting here even, as all the students in my database are registered for even term. I am entering the year to which the student has to be registered and start. Now the course registration of even term 2020 has been started by the admin. After this, the work that is to be done is by the HOD. Now admin has to log out this. Now we will log in HOD, enter the username and password as provided. Yes, HOD has been successfully logged in. The message here is given that course registration has been started. This means that the course registration is started by the admin. Now it's turn to HOD, that he has to start the registration. Then HOD can start registration by selecting the start registration option in registration panel. Yes, after clicking on that option, it will give a message that registration has been started. It means the HOD has started the registration. We will see these options later on. Now after performing the task of HOD, there is a task for register, as the register is the main head who register the students. Enter the credentials which have been provided. Yes, the register has been successfully logged in. The register has the only thing which has to be done, that is the registration for the student, in which he has to select the year, term and shift. Now I have entered the credentials of Information Technology Department, and as the Information Technology in GPN has only one shift, that is first shift, I am selecting here only first shift. I am selecting third year, even term, and as it is regular shift, shift 1 is selected. After that, click on submit. All the students who are currently in third year are present here. That is, these students' names are fetched from the student data table from the database. Now I will register this student, roll number 20. For registering, register has to click on the edit option. Now here student details are fetched from the student details table, as I have entered all the details except mobile number and email ID, roll number of that student, name of the student, and regular courses. Whatever courses that are available for third year even term will be displayed here. These all courses have been fetched from the courses table of the database. Now for registering this particular student for any course, check all the courses. You can check one by one, or you can select check all option. After checking all, confirm. That means this student has performed its course registration successfully. After that, course registration print. This is the course registration print, in which in the hard copy, student has to enter the total number of credits till last exam, credits of backlog course, credits of course registered in this form, credits of pending courses and total, etc. After this, After that, we will see an example for the backlog course. As the previously registered student is all clear in the last semester, so there are nothing mentioned for the backlog course. Now the serial number 5 I am taking. Select edit option. In this, the backlog courses, this student has 2 backlog courses in the last semester. So including these 2 and the current regular courses, the student have total 8 courses. Maximum a student can register 10 courses for a particular semester. If in case this student has any pending course, then you can select it from this option. If project add course, these added courses will be added in the next column. After that, select this course too and confirm, and click on the confirm option. Yes, now here are showing the backlog courses of this student. After this, we will go for the course registration print. In course registration print, similarly, on the hard copy you have to enter the credits. Now the registration of the student has been over, that is the course registration. After course registration, there is need to register for exam. So we'll see the example for registration of exam. Now this student has already been registered for the course registration. This is a regular student. As this student has total 6 subjects which she has registered for the current semester. After this, by clicking on the register for exam option, this student is automatically registered for the examination. In this, you can view the exam registration print. This details of the name, roll number, branch, year, term has been fetched from the student data table from the database. In this way, exam registration and course registration of a student can be performed by the register. After this, we will log out the register login. Now, we will see all the options of the HOD now. Enter the credentials as provided. Yes. Now, for the first setting, that is student setting, view students registered courses. Now we'll see this. Enter the roll number. The roll number which we have registered will enter here. View. Yes. This table showing the total number of courses which the student had registered currently. After that, HOD can change the student's password, as enter the roll number, password, retype password, reset or change. Any one option you can select this. After that, HOD can view the student. That means after entering the roll number of a particular student, HOD can view the details of student. Similarly, this option is provided for the admin. We'll see it. Here is the student details. After that, in register settings, HOD can change its own password. As you can see here, old password, new password, and retype its new password. Reset or change. You can select any option, whatever you wish to. After that, change register password. As every register is coming under the HOD section, hence HOD can change register password also. After that, register registrar. That means if a new teacher or professor has come to the department and if HOD wish to register the new professor as a registrar, then HOD can select this option. After doing this, then message is given that sorry, register already registered, you can only change password for register. Yes, the message itself saying that as we have already registered for a particular registrar in HOD panel for information technology department, hence we cannot register a new registrar. Okay, now in registration, start registration option we have already looked it. After that, offer courses. By clicking offer courses option, here are the total number of courses which have been already offered. Now we can see here this course, first course communication skills, is for first year event term, which is already offered by the HOD of this department. If any course is pending to offered, then the HOD can select the year, term, and then select submit option. As I have already offered all the courses, no need to submit for any other year or term. After this, create course. If any new course has been wants to create, then it can be created by the HOD by entering all the credentials here. You have to enter the proper credentials for the theory, periodic test, term work, practical, oral, as well as total marks. After that, by clicking on submit button, this created course will be given to the admin for validating it. Either this course could be allowed for the registration or not. After the admin has validated it, then the HOD will see it in the offer courses table. We'll see this also. Yes, the HOD panel has been over. Now we will look for all the options for the admin. Enter the username and password as provided to you. Log in. Yes, admin has been logging. Now first, in registration settings, we have see control registration option. Next, maximum allowed registration courses. Here you can add total number of course, that is 10, 5, 15, 20, whatever the admin wants to allow the number of total courses. The admin can do it by entering the number 1, 2, whatever, and by clicking allow courses, admin can allow this total number of courses that can be registered for by a student. After this, the next is hall ticket generation. By clicking hall ticket generation, now first panel is showing for the PT hall ticket generation. In this, by entering the proper credentials for the dates, that is exam registration date, first PT date, second PT, here I am taking example for explaining you, end of the term, and here also any date I am taking just example. After this, if I clicked on the generate all PT hall ticket option, it will generate all the hall tickets for the students who have registered it. After that, if this panel is consisting of a single student, that is if I enter a single student roll number, then it will generate a hall ticket for a single student. Look, this hall ticket is for the single student. After this, in hall ticket generation, there is one option for final hall ticket generation. After registration for the exam, the admin can generate a hall ticket for the final examination by clicking first option in first panel, that is generate all final hall ticket. The hall ticket for all the students will be generated, and in the next panel, that is generate final hall ticket for individual student. By entering the roll number of a particular student, it will generate a final hall ticket of a single student only. Now, in registration report settings, admin can view the course registration report. Here, admin can select any department which he wish to view the registration report. He can select any of the year as well as shift, and by clicking on the generate, admin can view the course registration report. After this, similar to course registration report, admin can view exam registration report also. After that, college registration report, here it will give the information for which department of which year has registered total number of students. After this, in reset registration, by clicking on the first option, that is reset course registration, in this the registration of any particular student can be resetted. That means all the data which have been saved for the particular student of a total number of courses can be deleted from here. If I have enter any number and by searching it, as this roll number is not present, hence it is showing that record is not present. But if any student has registered and in case the student wants to reset its registration, then this privilege is given to admin. Similar to this, admin can reset exam registration also. Now, in student settings, admin can view any student detail, as I have told you in HOD login also. Yes, look here. After that, in general settings, admin can change its own password, can add HOD. Yes, you can see here if any new HOD has to be registered for a particular department. Here program, you can select program, you can select shift, and clicking on the register button, the new HOD can be registered. After that, view database. After that, exemption, update notice, all the options are handled by the admin, so that admin has access of all the accounts by clicking on this. First panel is showing the HOD login, second panel is showing register login, and next panel is showing student login. In HOD login, admin can select any program, any shift, and admin can log in as HOD. After login as HOD, admin directly enters to the HOD login page of any department, similar to register login. After this, admin can change any HOD password, as I have told you about the auto updation field, and similar to database backup. Yes, students, log out. After this, there are two options on the home page of this, that is student login and register student. In student login, these two options have been only created but are not provided to the students. In future, as the college will give a permission, these two options will be provided to the student. Then the student can register him by its own, no need for the registrar. The username and password for the student. After logging, for this details of a particular student is being fetched from the student details table. Now in this student panel, student can himself go for registration, can update his profile as well as can change his password. After this, in register student option, here by entering any roll number, the student will be registered. Student registered successfully. Yes. Overall, this is the execution of project student registration system. Hope you all like it. Thank you for listening me, and do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.